All right, everybody, welcome to another deep dive. Are you ready to jump in with me?
Boys.
Okay, perfect. So today we're looking into writeappreviews.com.
Ooh.
This is a site that says they'll pay you to test apps. So basically get paid to play games on your phone.
Right. Sign me up.
Yeah, it sounds pretty amazing.
Mm.
They're claiming like 25 to 35 bucks an hour, which is
Wow.
a lot more than I make some days.
That's a lot. Yeah.
We need to figure out, is it legit
Right.
or is this too good to be true?
Okay.
So to do that, we got a bunch of sources here. Some stuff straight from writeappreviews.com. They've got some, marketing materials and things like that. And then we found some analysis on it from some other sites like paidfromsurveys.com,
Okay.
myhalbino.com, some places like that.
So we've got like the marketing pitch and then some people who've actually dug in a little deeper.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So let's start with how writeappreviews.com says it works.
All right.
And on their website,
What?
it sounds super deceptively simple. You pick an app, you test it out, you write what you think about it. They put it on a website. That's it.
Easy peasy.
That's what they say.
Yeah, well, and they're really emphasizing the, write your honest opinion part.
Yeah.
Like they don't want,
Right.
the generic 5-star reviews or whatever. They want your real take.
Right.
Which, theoretically that makes sense.
Yeah.
Authentic feedback,
Yeah.
that's what's actually valuable. Right.
Totally. But it's not like posting on your own social media or anything like that.
Oh.
They actually create a website for you
Okay.
to put this review on.
Interesting.
So you're kind of relying on them to...
For the eyeballs.
Yeah.
To actually get it out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's going to affect...
How much money you make.
Right. That's the big question.
Yeah. That's what everyone wants to know.
Yeah. So they say they'll monetize your website traffic,
Okay.
which sounds fancy, but
Yeah. How do they actually do that?
they don't really say.
Right. And that's kind of like a little yellow flag waving right there when someone's vague about how they're making money or how you're going to make money.
Yeah. What did our sources say?
Well, from what we could gather, it sounds like it's mostly ads
Okay.
and affiliate links that they put on your review website.
Okay.
So it's not enough for you to write a great review and have it be out there. People have to actually click on stuff
Right.
and go from there to make you any money.
Yeah. So you need like a ton of people to see your review
Yeah, you need a lot of traffic.
and then click on stuff,
Right.
which is already feels tough.
Yeah, especially when it's not like your own established website or anything. It's on their platform.
Right.
So
Exactly.
you're kind of at their mercy in terms of how much traffic you get.
Yeah. And that makes you think about like those income claims.
Oh, yeah.
The $25 to $35 an hour.
You need so many people
Right.
to be clicking on stuff.
Seeing your reviews.
Yeah. For that to be a reality.
And one of the sources, myhalbino.com.
Was pointing out like the way they have things set up just seems really unlikely
Right.
that you're going to get that level of traffic.
Yeah. Okay, so red flag number 1, the income claims seem a little...
A little optimistic,
Yeah.
should I say.
But then there's the catch that makes me go,
Okay.
This amazing opportunity to make all this money
Yeah.
costs $27 to join.
Oh, the upfront fee.
Yeah.
And I bet it doesn't stop there.
No.
The sources were talking about how once you're in, they try to upsell you on all this other stuff like VIP access,
Oh, yeah.
special packages to boost your earnings.
Right. So you're paying them to potentially make money,
Yeah.
and then they want you to pay them more.
For maybe more money.
Yeah.
It's
Not exactly transparent.
not screaming legitimacy here.
No, and they're vague about how they make money
Right.
and how you're supposed to make money.
Uh-huh.
And then this next thing, I don't even really understand
Go ahead.
domain authority.
Okay, yeah, that's a little bit technical.
Yeah, can you
Yeah.
break it down for us?
Yeah, so basically a website's domain authority. It's like its reputation in Google's eyes.
Okay.
So the higher the authority, the more likely people are to find that website when they search for something.
Okay, so like a busy street corner
Yeah.
versus a hidden alleyway.
Exactly. One's going to get way more foot traffic just by nature of where it is.
Right. Okay, so the higher the authority, the more people are going to see it.
Exactly. And for you, that means more people potentially seeing your reviews, clicking on those ads, clicking on those affiliate links.
And more money.
Yeah.
Okay, but the catch is writeappreviews.com uses subdomains
Oh, right.
for all these review websites.
At subdomains, basically, they don't get that inheritance
Yeah.
from the main website.
So they're like starting in that back alley.
Yeah, they're starting from scratch.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good the main writeappreviews.com's authority is. Your little review website is going to be way down the list.
So even harder to make money.
It makes it that much harder to get traffic organically, which means less chance of those clicks, less chance of actually making any money.
Okay, so let me get this straight. They want you to pay up front to join.
Right.
They make it sound like you're going to make a ton of money,
Uh-huh.
but they bury your reviews in a place where it's almost impossible to get traffic
Pretty much.
and make any money.
Yeah, not exactly setting you up for success, are they?
No, I am very suspicious right now.
As you should be.
Yeah.
But
There's more.
there's always more.
And we're going to get to that after a quick break.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right, so we've talked about what writeappreviews.com says.
Yeah.
And then some of the things that make us go,
The red flags.
yeah, but what about people who've actually tried it?
Right. Like, what
Yeah.
are they saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's the tricky part.
Okay.
Finding, like, detailed firsthand accounts is tough.
Mm.
A lot of the reviews focus on, those structural issues that we already talked about.
Right.
Not so much on individual experiences.
Right, which makes sense. But I do remember, like, in the comments section of one of the review sites, I think it was paidfromsurveys.com.
Mm-hmm.
Someone said they made $12
$12.
in 3 months
Oh, my God.
of using this.
Wow. So,
Well,
yeah, I mean, we can't verify every single
Yeah.
anecdotal claim out there, but
yeah.
that certainly lines up with the idea that you're probably not going to make a ton of money.
Right. And even if you do make some,
Right.
it's probably way less.
Way less than they're advertising.
Yeah.
Than what you're saying.
And remember, that's before you factor in
Oh, yeah.
the $27 you have to pay to join.
And any of those.
And any of those upsells they might have gotten sucked into.
Right. So you might be actually losing money.
Yeah, potentially.
So it makes you wonder if it's even worth it.
Right. Is it worth the effort?
Yeah. So let's say someone's listening and they actually enjoy testing apps.
Okay.
They like giving feedback. Is there a better way to do this?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There are a couple of different avenues you could explore
Okay.
if you want like consistent paid work.
Okay.
Usertesting.com is a really good option.
Okay, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, they're very well established. They're transparent about how much they pay you.
Okay.
And they have a lot of different testing opportunities. It's not just mobile apps.
Okay.
You could be testing websites,
Oh, wow.
giving feedback on new products, all sorts of stuff.
Some more variety?
Yeah, way more variety. And the big difference is they pay you directly
Okay.
for each test you complete.
So no upfront fee.
No.
No hoping that people click on stuff.
No, you're not having to drive traffic to some random website.
You just do the test, you get paid.
You do the test, you get paid. Much more straightforward.
Okay. That's a good one for someone who wants to make like a little side hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
But what if you like the writing part?
Okay.
Like you want to actually build up a portfolio?
Okay, yeah. If you're more interested in like the content creation side of things,
Yeah.
then maybe starting your own blog or website
Ooh.
dedicated to app reviews could be a good path.
Okay.
That way you have total control. You choose how you want to make money, if you want to do ads or affiliate links or whatever.
Right.
And you're not relying on some third-party platform.
But that sounds like a lot more work.
It's more effort up front.
Yeah.
But the trade-off is you have way more potential in the long run.
Oh.
You're building your own brand, your own audience, and you're not limited by someone else's platform.
So ease of entry versus
Long-term potential.
long-term potential.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you do both?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Like start with something like user testing.
Yeah.
Get your feet wet.
Make a little money. Get some experience.
And then if you really like it,
yeah, and if you decide you want to take it to the next level, then you can branch out and do your own thing.
start your own website.
Exactly.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, start small and scale up.
Okay, so we've talked about the claims, the red flags, what people are saying, and even some alternatives.
Yeah.
I feel like we've got a pretty good picture of this whole Right App Previews thing.
Yeah, I think so.
But there's another layer to this
Really, what's that?
that I think we need to talk about, and that is the ethics of it all.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
Yeah, like even if Right App Previews isn't technically a scam,
Right.
it just feels a little...
Icky.
Yeah.
Like morally questionable?
Yeah, so let's talk about that.
All right, let's get into it.
So we dug into writeappreviews.com, found some red flags,
Yep.
looked at alternatives,
Uh-huh.
but there's one last thing.
Okay.
The elephant in the room.
Oh, okay.
The ethics of it all.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if it's not technically a scam,
Right.
it feels icky,
It does.
morally questionable.
Yeah.
So where do the ethical concerns start?
Well, the lack of transparency is a big one.
Yeah.
They're not really upfront about how they make money,
Right.
and they kind of exaggerate how much you can actually earn, so it's misleading.
It's like they're trying to lure people in with this promise.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Exactly. And for people who are maybe struggling financially
Right.
or
Right.
really need a side hustle,
Yeah.
that kind of marketing can be really harmful.
Yeah, preying on that need for quick cash.
Yeah, taking advantage of that desire for, like, easy money.
Right, and it's not just that.
Yeah.
They're profiting off the work of their users.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Like the people writing the reviews, they're the ones making the content.
Driving the traffic.
Yeah, and they get a tiny sliver
Yeah, a tiny little piece of the pie.
of that money.
And they don't even really know how it works.
Right, because it's not transparent.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Yeah.
So Red App Reviews has all the power,
Right.
and the users don't.
So even if it's not a scam legally,
Right.
it's still ethically...
That's tradable,
Yeah.
for sure.
So what can we do about this?
Well, I think there's a couple things.
Okay.
Users need to be careful.
Okay.
Do their research.
Yeah.
Look for red flags.
Like the ones we talked about.
Exactly. Don't just take things at face value.
Right.
But it's not just on the users.
So you're saying Right App Reviews and these platforms, they need to be held accountable to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
They need to be more transparent
Okay.
about how they operate.
Yeah.
How much money they're making.
Right.
And how much users can realistically expect to earn.
Yeah, because if it was more transparent,
Right.
people could make better decisions.
Exactly. Informed decisions.
Are there rules or regulations about this?
That's a good question.
Oh.
And honestly, it's a bit of a gray area right now. Things are changing so fast online.
Yeah.
It's hard for the rules to keep up.
Right.
But it's a conversation we need to be having.
Yeah.
How do we protect workers online?
Right.
And make sure everyone's being compensated fairly?
Okay. So what's the takeaway for our listeners?
When it comes to making money online, be careful.
Okay.
Do your research. Be skeptical of anything that sounds too good to be true.
Mm-hmm.
And look for platforms that are transparent and fair.
Right, because you deserve to be treated fairly.
Absolutely.
And to understand how things work.
Exactly. Knowledge is power.
All right, so that wraps up our deep dive into writeappreviews.com.
I think we covered it all.
Hopefully this has given you the info you need.
To make your own decision.
Yeah, is this something you want to try?
Or are you going to steer clear?
Yeah, and remember,
Yeah.
there's no shame in looking for a side hustle.
Of course not.
But you just got to be smart about it.
Be smart. Be informed.
Protect yourself.
Exactly.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
Until next time.
See you later.